Hello everybody, this is an update about how my marathon training is going and how my fitness goals are going so far. Um, for the last month, I just got done with a last minute cut. I've been trying to lose about 10 more pounds of body fat, and so far it worked out, so that's good. I used a supplement from GNC which is supposed to help you, supposed to help aid you in the, it's supposed to help you lose fat. So it has CLA and thermogenic and multivitamin. It's a little Vitapack. So I took that for about a month. I got done with that just the other day, and I went from 190 because for the longest time I was trying to build muscle at the same time like lose body fat. Of course that takes a lot longer. So I was um I was stuck at like 190 for a good 2 months, couple months. And so once I got about a month and a half away from the marathon, I'm like, you know what? Shit just got serious. It's time to lose weight, because any extra weight on marathon day, I think, will make a difference. So I figured losing 10 more pounds, which I could easily, before the marathon, would probably help me. And I need all the help I can get in doing that marathon. Um, yeah, right now it's the 23rd, so about 10 or so days, 10 or 11 days until the marathon. And so I've been doing just relaxing in terms of my training. I'm not doing anything too strenuous. Um, I'm not gonna lie, I do kind of miss bodybuilding. I mean, like, I have been kind of not going to the gym, but I went the other day, and I've kind of been. I can't wait till the marathon's done just so I can go back to trying to build some muscle. I mean, the cool thing about losing weight and cutting and stuff like that. Oh yeah, I went from 190 to 178, so there's a little bit over 10 pounds that I lost. But yeah, the good thing about losing weight is that I get more definition. As you can see, it's a lot more defined, like in my upper chest area and my arms. Look at that. I'm making all kinds of gains. But yeah, you can see the definition that shows because the body fat. I think my body fat's about like 12 or 13% right now. But yeah, all this should be helping me in my marathon, and I'm not trying to do anything too crazy. I'm actually supposed to be toning it down into the weeks leading up to the marathon. That's what they suggest. And so just been doing maybe 6 miles. I've been actually planning to do 5 miles a day and just kind of keep it like that until the weekend. Maybe do 10 to 13. So I'm gonna be taking it easy. The marathon should be exciting. I took there's a video tour online, and I looked at it, and about 80% of the course I usually run on my long runs anyway, and or I have run at one point, for the half marathon that I ran. So I'm really familiar with most of the course. Of course, I haven't ran on the 163 before. That's because I never done the rock and roll marathon before, or any marathon for that matter. So, but it should be beautiful, and it should be good. I mean, I'm gonna have people there supporting me. I'm gonna have my dad there, my aunt there, hopefully other people there too. If they can take off work, I don't know. Anyway, it's just an update on how I'm doing as far as that. And as soon as the marathon's done, I'm gonna have to take some weeks to recover, but I'm gonna still try to keep that momentum to work on my 90-mile project. So I'm gonna see how the whole point of doing this marathon is to see how I handle 26 miles. And if I can get to a point where I can do 30 miles, right now it's gotten to the point where 13 or 14 miles is pretty easy for me. Not easy, but like it's like, oh, thank God, I don't have to run that much. I'm only running 13 miles or 14 miles today. So it's gotten to that point. And if I can get to that point with 20 miles, then 30 miles would be a little bit more of a stretch, but I can get to that point, and then once I get to that point, I'm hoping by the end of the year, then I could actually embark on my journey. But I mean, there's a lot of planning that still has to go into it. I talked to a lot of people about the project, and they were just really interested in getting involved. And so I told them, like, I love I would love for people to get involved. Initially, it started off as an individual project, but I would want as many people as involved as possible. Whether you're running with me or helping me or doing whatever, giving me water, anything. I would love for everybody to be involved in this, And so I talked to somebody about putting an ad in Indian Voices about it, and just um, trying to get more people who have stories about running away from Sherman, or maybe they have family members or stories where their family members, relatives, ancestors ran away from Sherman. And so, yeah, a lot of good things. But first, I got to tackle this marathon, and then we'll talk about the 90 miles, which is actually 30 miles a day. So, that's about it. Let's see. Yeah, I am kind of nervous about it, but we'll see how it goes. My first marathon. I'm hoping to run 4:15. Not anything too ambitious. First, I wanted to get under 4, but that's a little bit ambitious for me. So we'll just try to go over a little bit over 4 hours and see how it goes from there. Okay, thanks for your time.